Okay, so this is my presentation over the psychology behind cigarette advertisements and how health and stress can influence your decision making. Okay, so the general topic of the advertisement. The article I chose from the textbook concerns social psychology, but more specifically, the socio-demographic differences in decision making. The article explains an experiment that took place where they found the trigger to quit smoking and the mass differences in the decision between a range of people. Okay, so this is the start of the empirical article. The title of the article was Socio-Demographic Differences in Triggers to Quit Smoking, Findings from a National Survey. The author was E. Vingley from the Cancer Research in UK of the Department of Epidemiology and Public Health of the University College of London. And the reference is Tobacco Control, an International Journal, Volume 17, in December 2008, on pages 410 to 415. Okay, so the introduction of the article. Their main purpose of the experiment was to fund the reasons why people quit smoking and what the final trigger was for them to stop. They wanted to research the different reasons as why people quit and what they had to do with socioeconomic status, age, and gender. To do this, they took a cross-sectional household survey of a total of 2,441 smokers, all over the age of 16, and all had tried to attempt to quit smoking in the last 12 months. So they were just trying to find the different health reasons as why they attempted to quit. The hypothesis that they came up with, they believed that many would respond due to previous research that had been done would be health followed by cost. Methods that they used, as stated previously, they took a cross-sectional household survey in England of people all over the age of 16 who had in the past year made a serious attempt to quit smoking, with a total of 2,441 people. They were blatantly asked the question, what finally triggered your most recent quit attempt? They had a list of options to choose from, or they could name specifically what had triggered their attempt to quit. The results of this study was that many smokers had stated their triggers were similar to the reasons stated earlier. The most common response at 28.5% was their concern for future health problems. The second most common was for health problems they had at the time, and the least likely was that smoking was too expensive. The most common external factor was that they took advice from a health professional, and with higher socioeconomic status were people who were older, and for current health problems was for people who were of lower socioeconomic status. Older smokers said their advice mainly came from health professionals, while young smokers said it came from media, and those that were older were more concerned about future health problems than those who were younger. The author's conclusion was the differences to the triggers are vast in comparison, where the influence of different factors such as socioeconomic, economic status, and age come into play, but it's concluded that stop smoking is the single most important thing they can do to protect their health. My conclusion, as you can see, many of the people had quit smoking due to health problems. This seemed to be the main topic to the study and the importance that health and the big importance that health is to an individual. Health is crucial because what you do now will heavily influence your health, what your health will be down the road. So that was the main idea of the article. Now on to the advertisement. This was the advertisement that I chose to do my research over. Description of the ad. I searched the specific advertisement because I think it's very unique in its advertising methods. It's not something you usually see, and it is an ad for an anti-smoking campaign in China, whose main goal is to end the use of cigarettes. The ad shows a table outside a building with a place to dispose your cigarette that is in the skeleton of a human being with rotting lungs. At the bottom it states cancer, which is thrown into your lungs by yourself. which is very thought-provoking. I specifically chose this advertisement because I think it really makes you think twice about what harm you're doing to your body. It really pulls out your brain to think, to be health conscious about the chemicals that are entering your body by your own doing. The bottom phrase really puts it all into perspective, that this is a health decision made by your own doing that will affect you the rest of your life. They definitely get the point across to be health conscious about the harm of cigarette use. I said it can be changed by removing the bottom phrase and just letting the picture speak for itself, because I think a picture is worth 1,000 words, and by just seeing it, it will still stir feelings to stop smoking, to be more health conscious. And my second option was that instead of the picture that they have, was to show the harm that it does to people that surround you, rather than just the harm that it comes to yourself and to your health. That's my presentation. Thank you.